The month of September is bringing you such an important answer, like, oh my God. It's to do with something you have been so anxious about. It's to do with something you were worrying about a lot. And it's to do with something that, like about 2 or 3 months ago, within the last 2 or 3 months ago, there was some kind of a specific information you got hold of. There is something that you found out that made you really worried, like really, really worried. And I think that this is to do with something really specific in your life, something really personal, but something really important to you. So, what you found out made you worried, and to be quite honest with you, the last 2 or 3 months have been kind of like really maybe a little bit heavy for you just because you were worrying so much. So that's why this answer is going to be so important. I'm going to be completely honest with you. What you're going to find out, my gorgeous Leonie, you're not going to like. There is something that you're going to find out. You're going to have a big answer to your question within the first 11 days of September. And what are you going to find out? You're not going to be too delighted about, but at least you will be able to prove your point to the certain people in your life, because this in itself, it's really, really important. So your point is going to be proven most certainly within the first 11 days of September. Now at least you will know exactly what do you need to do. There are certain steps you are going to need to make, because you are most certainly going to need to start to resolve this specific issue. Only you can resolve this. Only you can do this, my gorgeous Leonie. Nobody else can do this for you. When I said, what are you going to find out? The answer, it's not going to be, oh my God, really pleasant. As I said, it's going to confirm to you, it is going to confirm to you what you already knew. So in one way, this is going to be brilliant. I know it's not going to feel like that, but at least this is going to set you free, which is not going to be obvious as such, but you are going to be able to start moving forward. You're going to be able to start moving forward, with this problem, because this in itself, now the point that is going to be proven to you, now you need to kind of take the next step when it comes to this. This is why this is going to be so important. Just remember, you are going to have a big answer. This big answer is on one hand going to set you free, not like completely, because, set you free in such a way where, as I said, something is going to be proven to you. Something is going to be proven to you. This confirmation, it's not going to be the sweetest. This is not going to be the best confirmation, but at least you will know, my gorgeous Leonie, where exactly you are standing when it comes to this issue in your life. Okay. And also, when it comes to numerology, my gorgeous Leonie, your number is 39. This is a very powerful number, and especially when it comes to you really having a big reason to celebrate already by the end of the month of September. Within the last 7 days of September, you are going to have a big reason to celebrate. This is because what is going to be happening within the first 11 days of September are going to be playing a huge role, especially when it comes to this celebration, especially when it comes to that specific step that you are going to need to take. So it's not only about your point being proven to you, but it's about the step that you're going to take. This in itself is to do with something rather complex, but my God, the more complex this situation is, the more you are going to get out of it. And when I said that this is the beginning of a very important process in your life, so what's going to happen within the first 11 days of September is going to lead towards like this really important process, which is going to start. So by the time you get to the last 7 days of September, you are going to have a huge reason to celebrate because of the specific news you're going to have. You will realize that, oh my God, things are going to start working so well for you here. It is the beginning of a very beautiful unfoldment. As I said, this is to do with the process, which is going to take a while, but my God, this is going to be so, so, so rewarding. I'm not gonna lie to you. This month, you will see which people you can trust to and which people most certainly you cannot trust to whatsoever. Nothing is going to surprise you here. Nothing. Apart from maybe one specific person, only one specific person, it's going to surprise you in a negative way, especially when it comes to the trust, for example. But then again, you are going to realize that you are going to have so much to look forward to, and so much is going to come out of it indeed. So, especially my gorgeous Leonie, let me tell you this, that within the first within the first 3 days of September, something is, you're going to come across something. You are going to come across something and you will want to learn something. There is something that you're going to come across, and there is something that you are going to really notice so much. It's going to kind of make you feel good to the point where you will want to learn more. You will want to learn more. So the first 3 days of September are going to reveal to you something that you are going to feel such a strong connection to. You will want to learn this. You will want to learn this. And now you're also going to like kind of, this is to do with the moment in time when you see something inspires you, a beautiful inspiration, but also at that very moment in time, you already have some kind of idea like how beneficial for your life this is going to be. And this particular idea that you are going to have, I'm so glad that already you're going to do something really specific about it. When it comes to that idea, it's like, this idea, it's more like about, which step exactly do you need to take in order to like kind of take this on the next level of your spiritual journey. So please do not ignore this, because this is going to be important when it comes to your spiritual transformation and when it comes to your personal evolution. So whatever inspires you within the first 3 days of September, my gorgeous Leonie, please, you need to understand that this is also gonna be playing a little bit bigger role. It's like kind of maybe something little, maybe something small, maybe something not that big, but this is going to turn into something giant. Not just yet, not just yet. The month of September, there is quite a lot you are going to find out, and there is going to be a certain experience at around the 24th of September you are going to have. And this certain experience you are going to have, it's really going to make you realize, oh my God, and this experience is going to be involving other people who are going to be like a very knowledgeable when it comes to what exactly you wanted to learn. And there are certain things, certain information you are going to come across, and this is like going to make you feel amazing, because only then, only at around the 24th of September, you are going to realize how big this is actually going to be and how many possibilities that are actually connected to it. And now, only on the 24th of September, this is going to start making sense to you. Why have you been so inspired to learn this in the first place? Because it's not something that is really big, a life-changing or like a major, but it's going to be so interesting when you realize how much more to it, how much more is there to it. For example, absolutely brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So this is going to happen within the first 3 days of September. On the 8th of September, you are going to have such an important message. On the 8th of September, you are going to have an important message, my gorgeous Leonie. And this message, it's going to make you feel so good, because it's to do with a certain progress, something that you did not have a progress in a very long time. And you got to the point, especially lately, when you became really, really worried. So now the 8th of September is just going to be so good, because at the same time, this this is going to be a really positive news. Of course, this progress is going to surprise you, but at the same time, it's a lot about you realizing that you have planted certain seeds really successfully. You are going to realize that you've planted certain seeds, my gorgeous Leone, really, really successfully. And this is going to surprise you, but it's going to make you feel really good about yourself. The reason why this is going to surprise you, because for a while, for absolute ages, there was nothing like kind of coming out of it. So this is going to be a beautiful moment. But another thing I would like to say is that you are going to need to do something immediately about it. You're going to need to do something immediately about it. You're going to need to act now. You're going to need to act now, because you're going to benefit from the power of number 8 on this particular day. You will benefit from the power of number 8 on that particular day, which means that, we are more successful when we benefit from the power of number 8. We attract things that makes us successful, and we have more energy, and we are like kind of in the flow. There is less restriction, and any given day, like for example the 8th or the 18th or the 28th, any number 8 within the day, it's always going to indicate the fact that if you start something or if you do something, you are going to have less restrictions. Less restrictions. So you will be in the flow. You will be unrestricted. So that's what you need to understand. So it's not only about this message that you're going to have on the 8th of September, but it's also about the fact that you need to act now. And when I say act now, trust me, there is something going to be on your mind. There is something going to be on your mind almost instantly. It's not only about the progress, but it's more about this realization, beautiful realization that you are going to have. There is going to be something immediately on your mind. And this is something I need you to pay attention to. So this is going to reveal to you like which step you need to take when it comes to that, okay? The next important date, my gorgeous Leone, it is going to be on the 11th of September. On the 11th of September, you are going to have a very strange and a very unusual experience. Very strange and a very unusual experience, because you are going to see this person who you don't know. You're going to come across this person, very strange and very unusual person who you don't know, but that you will just notice this person immediately, because on one hand that person is going to be really bizarre, but then on another hand that person is going to remind you of somebody in your life. That person is going to remind you of somebody in your life, somebody who you really like, somebody who you really appreciate, and somebody who you haven't seen for a while. Okay, so it's like a friend or like a family member, but this is a good person and you really like this person indeed. On the 11th of September, what I need you to understand, it's not about that unusual person. It's not about that strange experience when that person reminds you of somebody else. I know this is going to sound crazy. I know this is going to sound bizarre. I know this is going to sound mental. But whoever this person on the 11th of September reminds you of, you need, and this is somebody precious in your life, somebody who you get on with, but it's not somebody who you see every day. It's not somebody who you see all the time. And maybe it's somebody who you see like once a year. And when that person reminds you of that particular person who you do not see that often, I really strongly suggest you to like kind of get in touch with that person. This is getting weirder, I know. I strongly suggest you to get in touch with that person, my gorgeous Leone, and that particular person is going to reconnect with that person, and that particular person is going to make you aware of something so important you need to know. That person has got like a ridiculously powerful information, ridiculously important information for you. Once you become aware of that information through that person, oh my God, you're going to go like crazy, and not in a bad way, but you're just suddenly going to have this great sense of urgency. You will want to make a lot of readjustments in your life because of that. Because as soon as you hear this information, every single priority in your life is going to change. Every single priority in your life is about to change. This is going to lead towards you realizing that you are at the beginning of one of the biggest changes of your life you've ever made. And there is something strange going to be going on. There is something weird going to be going on, my gorgeous Leonie. With this information that you're going to find out, my God, there is something very strange going to be going on. You know, something really kind of, my God, I can't believe that this is happening type of thing, you know. So you really need to kind of pay attention to this because it's very, very important, okay? The next date you need to pay attention to, it's going to be on the 15th of September. On the 15th of September, you know, my goodness. So now, oh God, on one hand, eight around the 15th of September, somebody's gonna really surprise you. And that's the person that I was talking about before. One person is really going to surprise you. One person is going to be like, oh my God, no, baby, no. You're not going to like this person whatsoever. And this is the person I was talking about at the beginning of this reading. Do you know, when I told you, like, you will certainly know which people are on your side, which people are not on your side, which people are your friends, which people are not your friends. And there are certain people, maybe like a certain family members that you also haven't been in touch a lot, or you didn't like each other for some reason. And these certain family members, there is something going to be going on. You're going to be talking and you're going to realize that they're genuine, they're nice. So there is going to be some kind of reconnection with some kind of old family members you didn't get on with. And this is going to be a nice moment because for a long time, something really negative and something really bad has been going on, you know? So that's going to be quite pleasant. That's going to be quite nice. The reason why you're going to have to reconnect with some old family members, it's only because you're going to have a certain issues to discuss and certain issues to deal with. So that's going to be good. That's going to be okay. Maybe you're a little bit anxious to get in touch with these family members, but this is going to be good, my gorgeous Leonie. What can I say? But what really worries me is this little bastard here. This on the 15th of September, or at around the 15th of September, it is going to be like some kind of disagreement in between you and somebody else. And, you know, it's going to be some kind of disagreement. And there is one particular person who is going to be acting very, very strange, very unusual, and this particular person is going to have this big thick mask on their face. You know, when I say big thick mask on their face, it's like when somebody is like really pretending to be somebody else, but you knew this all along. You knew something was wrong. You knew something was wrong, and there is something that you're going to ask this person. You're going to need something from this person at around the 15th of September. And now another one of your points are going to be proven, because the person is not going to give you something so that this person should really give you. I know this sounds really weird. I know this sounds bizarre, but you're going to ask something this person that you're perfectly entitled to ask. For example, you will ask this person something you're perfectly entitled to ask. You know, don't let other people to stomp over you. I know this sounds really weird, but I'm seeing that maybe you're going to be like kind of dealing with certain person or certain people these months who are going to be using a huge amount of negative energy and try to manipulate you, try to like almost kind of bully you to maybe get something from you that does not belong to them whatsoever. You need to remain strong. You need to remain balanced. This world is full of beautiful people, but this world is full of vile people. I know this world is full of beautiful people, but this world is also full of vile people. And this is one of the vile, I'm afraid. No, honestly. So it's just something that you're going to ask this person, and you are fully entitled. You have a full right to ask this. And that person is just going to kind of like, that person is just going to kind of like, stranger in the night, Leon in the morning. Honestly, sorry. Yeah, do you know what? That person. I've got my moments, 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 moments. 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 I've got my moments, 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 moments. moments. I've got my moment. Raise your vibration, my gorgeous Leonie. Raise your vibration. I've got my moments. I've got my moments. I've got my moments. I've got my moments. I've got my moment. Honestly, my gorgeous Leonie. Sorry about that. Honestly, my gorgeously on it, it's like, yes, so you're gonna ask somebody something, and then their response is gonna be like no, or it's gonna be really negative, it's gonna be really weird, and therefore you're gonna find out that somebody is not who they are claiming to be, but also somebody is hiding something from you. I can see a little devil bastard here. You see what I see here? See what I mean? Yeah, so you need to kind of like really be smart here. And I know that there is going to be a bit of a not misunderstanding, but there is going to be like just like a little bit of like kind of a disagreement in between you and that person. And that in itself, it's also going to answer a big question to you. That should be a huge sign, a huge indication for you, my gorgeous Leonie here, because it's very important. You need to really commit yourself to this even more, even more. Again, it's to do with some kind of a process, with some kind of a progress. You know that this person is like kind of maybe responsible for something, and that person is not giving you something that you really badly need. So this is why this is going to be so important for you to kind of understand that now you need to commit to yourself to it fully. Especially when it comes to October and November. Oh my God, there is so much going to be happening when it comes to this. Indeed. The next important date, my gorgeous Leonie, it's going to be on the next important date. It's going to be on the 18th of September. On the 18th of September, my goodness, there is something you are going to discover. There is something interesting you are going to discover. Really, it's going to happen, so spontaneously. I think that, it's going to happen so spontaneously. I think it's going to happen completely unexpectedly. There is something you're going to discover. And what are you going to discover? It's going to open your eyes so much. Why? Because what are you going to discover? This is going to be such a sacred moment for you, because you are going to really be reminded immediately of an ongoing plan in your life. There is something you want to do. There is somewhere where you want to get. There is something really important you want to achieve. But this, like everybody, of course, but this is like really a lot to do with like an ongoing change in your life, and ongoing, you wanting to like kind of make a huge and make a big change, which is going to lead towards like a huge, like a lifestyle change, for example. So what you're going to find out, what are you going to discover? It's going to make you feel absolutely ecstatic, because it's to do with some kind of a plan. It's to do with your lifestyle. It's to do what you're planning to do. It's to do with what you're constantly focusing on. This is not to do with this like kind of like this difficult issue, or this issue that I've mentioned before that you will be going through. This is to do with the plan. This is that you have, where you want to get. This is to do with your near future. And this is to do with something you're constantly focusing on. This is really missing in your life. There are certain things missing in your life big time. Especially when it comes to your lifestyle, the way you live. There are certain things that are making you feel really unhappy and really uncomfortable. And this life is way too short, my gorgeous Leonie, to kind of not live it fully. And I'm not saying that you're not fully living your life. Please don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying that you're longing for a different life and a different lifestyle. And this is where this is like kind of coming from. You realize realized a while ago that you know that you are unhappy with quite a lot of things when it comes to your life, when it comes to your lifestyle. Maybe you want to move to a different place, maybe you want to move to a different country, maybe you want to like change the place where you live. You know, it really depends what has been making you feel kind of really unhappy with your current situation. But this in itself is to do with that, when you came up with a plan and you realized, you know what, I'm unhappy with this, I'm unhappy with that, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to get. But in the meantime, things kind of go slowed down a bit, which is absolutely natural. It really depends. Maybe you're just not ready just yet to make the necessary step, because there are certain things you need to reflect on. There are certain things you need to learn until you're ready. So this is part of that process. What you're going to find out, my gorgeous Leonie, here, it's going to like open your gorgeous eyes, because what you're going to find out is going to open your eyes. It's going to be an amazing awakening moment. Why? Because you will know how to speed this process up. You will know kind of what's missing and how to speed certain things up. So you're going to feel very, very happy with this discovery that you're actually going to make, because it's going to be it's going to help you to speed things up for you. I really hope this is not too confusing, but it's going to be ever so important. The next date, my gorgeous Leonie, is going to be on the 20th of September. On the 20th of September, like a fantastic news. Brilliant news. This news is going to make you feel really happy. This news in particular, it's a lot to do with finances and your financial situation. Maybe you were worrying about your finances, but you know, maybe you were worrying about your finances lately. Maybe the certain things started to change slowly when it comes to your finances and your financial situation. Whatever this is, on the 20th of September, you're going to be very happy, because you are going to have a positive news about your finances. This is going to put a really big smile on your face, and something is going to be secured for you. Something will be secured for you on this particular day. And also, you know, the reason why you're going to feel so happy when it comes to like this positive news about your finances, you know why? Because you deserve this, my gorgeous Leonie. This is to do with like a hard work, you know, it's to do with you putting so much of your energy towards something. So this is to do with the hard work. So of course that this is gonna like kind of make you feel really happy even more, because it's to do with like your hard work. You've been working very, very hard for this. So now you can really start to look forward to things you couldn't kind of even think about before, because your situation didn't allow you to. So this is why this is going to be so important indeed. On the 21st of September, my gorgeous Leonie, you are going to have a very unusual dream. Very unusual dream. This dream, it's not going to make sense to start with whatsoever in the morning, but then again later on in a day, you know, you're going to start realizing more and more and more about what this dream actually meant. Okay, and you're gonna realize that there is something, oh my god, through this dream you will remember something that you need to finish, something that you need to bring to an end. Oh, this is like a really crucial moment for you as well, because it's going to lead towards another moment of unfoldment that's actually waiting. Indeed. Another date I was going to talk about, my gorgeous Leonie, it's gonna be on the 23rd of September. On the 23rd of September, you are going to have like a really, honestly, you will have this like a new emotional experiences, baby. What is going on? You're gonna have this new emotional experience on the 23rd of September. You are going to have this new emotional experience. And when it comes to this new emotional experience, something really magical is going to happen here. Something magical is going to happen here, my gorgeous Leonie, when it comes to this new emotional experience. And you are indeed, because after that, you are going to, when it comes to this new emotional experience, something magical is going to happen in such a way where you will, your psychic abilities are going to be highlighted, which is always good. It's the sign that you're on the right path. It's the sign that you're opening up. Okay, it's a sign that you're not going to be thinking negatively anymore. It's a sign that you're opening up to new perspectives. You're opening up to new perspectives. You're opening up to new perspectives. And that's why you are going to make such a bold move, such an important and ambitious and a rather bold move you are going to make on that particular day because of that. And it's something you wanted to do in absolute ages, something you wanted to do in a very, very long time. And for some reason, that bold move that you're going to take, it's like gonna be connected to your childhood. I know, it's gonna be connected to your childhood somehow. The next important date, my gorgeous Leonie, it's gonna be so that was the 20 23 20, on the 25th of September. On the 25th of September, my gorgeous Leonie, you are going to make a really, really wise choice. On the 25th of September, you are going to make a really, really wise choice. There is, it's like a very important conversation you are going to have with somebody here. You're going to need to discuss something so important here on this particular day as well. There is something you're going to find out about someone and you're not going to like it. And then you're going to go forward and then you're going to discuss that with that particular person. And you are going to need to do something about it immediately. You're going to need to do something about it immediately because you are going to find out about this specific person here that, it's not necessarily that person is not who they are saying that they are, like in the other situation. With this particular person, you are more going to kind of realize that, on an emotional level, this is more like on an emotional level. This is nobody like actually horrible or anything like that. Someone is going to do something odd, someone in your life, someone is going to do something completely out of character on this particular day. As somebody who's close to you, somebody who's so important to you, it's going to do something out of character. And you're not going to understand where this is coming from and why. And not necessarily to you. This is not going to be personal. It's not going to be done to you, but someone is going to do something really strange on this particular day, and somebody who is in your life. And this in itself, it should be like a red flag that that particular person needs your help. So somebody in your life, somebody who you love, somebody who you know is going through something very difficult. And I'm like just like a little bit worried about that particular person, because maybe that particular person is doing something that they shouldn't be doing, and I'm really worried about it. I'm really worried about it. So that person is going to do something weird, something strange, something like kind of bizarre, something out of character. And first of all, you're going to be like, "What have you done?" And then you need to understand that there is something that that person is doing, and whatever that person is doing is affecting that person mentally and spiritually and in every possible way. So you are no pressure, baby, but you are the only one who has got such a powerful impact on that particular person. So this is like, this is going to be life changing for that particular person, but it's going to be just as life changing for you because this is somebody who means to you so much. So you immediately need to say what's on your mind immediately. Okay, very important indeed. The next important date, it's going to be on the 27th of September. On the 27th of September, my gorgeous Leone, it's like, wow, I'm so happy for you. I really am. This is like to do with like a big victory, like a really big achievement. You're going to feel so proud of yourself. You're going to feel so good. It's to do with a big achievement. It's to do with a big victory. It's to do with a big recognition you are going to have on this particular day. It's to do with a big reward you are going to have on this particular day. And you know what? Why this particular day is going to be like a big mama? This particular day is going to be a big mama. You know why? Because on the 27th of September 2024, it's not only about you having this massive achievement, you having this massive reward, you having this massive victory, you having this massive achievement. It's not only about reward, it's not only about that, but it's about the fact that this day it's marking such an important stage in your life. New door are about to open. The new door are about to open for you on this particular day, and it's going to happen in two ways. On one hand, you're gonna have this big victory. That's a big mama. On another hand, you are going to realize that now you can leave your old life behind. You will leave your old life behind. So there is something that you are gonna decide to walk away from. Finally, there is something that you are going to decide to walk away from, my gorgeous Leonie, finally. And this in itself is going to be absolutely life changing. The next important day is going to happen on the 28th, on the 28th of September. Okay, on the 28th of September, there is going to be an unexpected, like a negative situation which is going to take place. Something negative is going to happen, my gorgeous Leonie. An unexpected negative change in your life, and something is going to come to an abrupt end. Yeah, something is going to come to towards an abrupt end, and you are going to go into this hermit mode. But you know what? To be quite honest with you, the quicker you realize that now you need to put your foot down, and now you need to set the boundaries, and now you need to really decide what do you want to do with your life, and you need to be really quick as well. Okay, this is gonna be an important time. Don't forget that only like a day or two before, you already walked through the brand new door. This in itself, it's a part of it. This in itself is the part of this brand new door. So something abruptly came to an end because it had to come to an end. It's not going to feel as brilliant to start with, but later on, my God, you're going to feel grateful that this happened. You're going to see this as a blessing indeed. The next important date, my gorgeous Leonie, it's going to be on the 29th of September. On the 29th of September, you're going to have a beautiful, like something really positive. It's going to happen. You will socialize. You're going to be around people. You're really going to realize how much you're missing that element in your life. You're going to realize other things that you're missing in your life. This is going to be brilliant. There is some kind of a really interesting conversation going to be going where you are going to pick up some kind of a very kind of interesting ideas and things like that, because you are going to be surrounded by the like-minded souls, to the point where later on, where you're just by yourself, this is going to like really cause you to have such a powerful vision, such a powerful vision. Boom, boom, boom. The additional things that you're going to be able to connect to, and your life is going to start become very interesting and very colorful at this time of your life, because these people are going to have a beautiful influence and beautiful impact on both you and your life, and the life of those who are very close to you as well. There are some crucial ideas and realizations you are going to have on this particular day. On the 30th of September, my gorgeous Leonie, you are indeed going to find yourself on this particular crossroads. You are going to find yourself on the actual crossroads on the 30th of September. And something really magnificent is going to happen. Something, you're going to be like, I'm either going to go this way or either going to go that way. There is a brand new path again opening up for you on the 30th of September. This brand new path is going to open to you in such a way where you are going to have this amazing opportunity. You are going to have a ridiculously big and important opportunity here, my gorgeous Leonie, on the 30th of September. That particular opportunity you're going to have, it's really completely connected to that moment in time when you had this victory, this recognition, where you decided to leave your old life behind. When I say to you that the new door are going to be opening for you, the new door is going to be most certainly open. So what's going to happen on the 30th of September 2024? You are going to have this brilliant opportunity, an amazing opportunity, and that particular opportunity is something you have been waiting for. That particular opportunity is going to be huge, and that particular opportunity is a lot to do with an idea that you've already had. Oh my God, your life, it's about to, you're about to start moving forward with this like there is no tomorrow. So when you find yourself on this crossroads, most certainly you will realize, as soon as you become aware of this opportunity, oh my God, that's why you're going to be on this crossroads where it's going to feel like that, but you're not really on crossroads. You're exactly where you need to be. You're exactly where you are meant to be at this stage of your life. You, my gorgeous Leonie, are going to have so much to look forward to, and you will see exactly what I mean. So now, my gorgeous Leonie, I'm just going to shuffle these tarot cards, and I'm going to see what is going to happen to those of you in relationships. Okay, so what's going to happen to those of you in relationships when it comes to the month of September 2024? Ooh la la. It looks like your partner is really going to surprise you. This is going to be such a beautiful month for those of you who are in relationships. Your partner is going to pleasantly surprise you. What your partner is going to do to you, for you, it's going to mean to you so much. There is some kind of, not an idea, but your partner, it's going to like kind of tell you something. So it's like based on your both ideas, what you were planning to do for so long, something that means so much to both of you, but the time wasn't right. It's to do with an ongoing plan in your life, something that you had to leave on aside a little bit because your both of your situations kind of changed lately, so that affected that particular plan. So you were both very methodical about it. You were both very tactical about it. Bless your heart. You were very smart and you were very clever. Your partner is really powerful. I like your partner a lot. Your partner is very smart. Your partner is very clever, very intelligent, very kind of spiritual in their own way, but you are aware of it anyway. So your partner is going to pleasantly surprise you, pleasantly surprise you. You're going to be like, oh my God. Your partner is going to say that you both should do something that you're both going to find rather daring, but it's so needed. You're going to need to take a risk in order to kind of start moving on with your life, and in order to kind of carry on with this plan, because this plan is going to lead towards you within the next 11 months do and experience things you both never did and experienced before, let alone what a huge impact on both of your lives really quickly this is going to make. Wow. For those of you who are single and ready to mingle, my gorgeous Leonie, for those of you who are single and ready to mingle, oh my goodness, you see, you are really going to either come across somebody who is going to look like gorgeous and amazing and it's going to be complete little bastard, or you are going to really realize that somebody who you just recently started to go out with, blah blah blah, you're going to realize that that person is really horrible because they're going to do something nasty. Look at this. You're going to see their real face. Okay, but please don't get me wrong. I know it sounds like all down this reading, like a negative, but this is not bad because it's not somebody who you feel so emotionally connected to. So I really need you to be careful about the one particular person in your life. Either you started to go out with this person very recently, or either you're going to meet this person briefly, maybe you're going to have a bit of kissy and then you're going to realize that this person is not a good person. So you need to be really clever. You need to tune in. You need to turn on your intuition, my gorgeous Leonie. This is very important. So there is this person that I absolutely don't like, and then on another hand, you see, it's like there is somebody else who is actually going to be there for you. You know that there is somebody who is going to start crossing your path, my gorgeous Leonie, at around the end of September. Somebody is going to somebody is going to cross your path for the first time ever at around the end of September. It's a worth to pay attention to where you're going to do things, things that you're attending, because that person is going to cross your path. It's going to be within the same kind of area within where you are, but you will not kind of notice that person just yet. So your that person is already going to cross your path at around the end of September. Worth to pay attention. What you're doing, where you're going, where you're spending your time, and you can try to work out where this is going to be. This person is only going to start to make themselves known at around like about mid-October, towards the end of October 2024. But even then, it's going to be entirely up to you whether you like this person or not. But I really like this person, beautiful person, gorgeous person in and out, and most certainly somebody who you can actually take seriously. And for those of you who are single and not ready to meet somebody, oh la la, you are going to have an amazing idea, my gorgeous Leonie, Those of you who are single and not wanting to meet somebody at around the 16th of September, you are going to have an amazing idea. This idea you're going to have, it's going to bring you a huge reward, and you're going to be wondering how long it's going to take, how long it's going to take. It's going to take exactly 9 months. 9 months. Okay, that's something to remember. Okay, my gorgeous Leonie, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye. And now it's time for something really, really special. Now it's time, my gorgeous people, for something really, really beautiful. This brand new pendant I have in my store, I only have literally few of them. So once they are gone, they are gone. This gorgeous pendant I have, it's an absolutely stunning amethyst pendant. Okay, this is a white gold amethyst pendant, and I don't know if you can see it that well. It's absolutely stunning. This gorgeous amethyst pendant, it's in white gold, and it also has two diamonds on each side. Okay, I don't know how well this camera is actually focusing. This is a quite dainty but ever so beautiful pendant, amethyst pendant set in white gold with two little diamonds on each side. And yes, these diamonds are real diamonds, like this amethyst is a high quality amethyst as well. When it comes to this gorgeous white gold amethyst pendant with two diamonds, two little diamonds on each side, of course they're not huge, of course they're not massive, but you know, this also white gold pendant, and this is a sterling silver chain that this comes with. Yes, and also when it comes to amethyst, you know, amethyst is absolutely brilliant and a very powerful crystal in many different ways, because it does have a power to enhance our immune system. And also on top of that, it helps with anxiety, depression. It helps to clear mind. You know, it helps to wash away toxic thinking, but also it encourages sleep patterns, and at the same time it eases tension, because it's absolutely essential for spiritual balance in itself. When we wear amethyst, you know, and we are in a relaxed state of mind, we have like all sorts of insights we wouldn't normally have. So amethyst is probably one of the most significant crystals you can actually get in terms of achieving such a perfect balance within our bodies. Okay, and also, when it comes to diamonds, for example, my gorgeous people, diamonds are also having a spiritual effect and a spiritual impact on our body, because diamonds, on another hand, believe me or not, makes us fearless. What a mind-blowing combination this actually is. Not only this gorgeous pendant is just so beautiful, you know, so gorgeous, but at the same time, it is ever so powerful. This is so gorgeous, like I cannot explain. As I said, I'm so excited, my God, about this pendant, because it's very, very gorgeous. But also, you know, I only have, you know, few of them. As I said, once they're gone, they're gone. Absolutely stunning, and a really, really unique little piece as well. I really hope you can see this. Absolutely gorgeous. And of course, if you would like to buy this gorgeous pendant, the link is going to be in the description below, but also you can check on top of the comments, because I will pin, you know, the links for these crystals on top of the comment section as well. But on another hand, you can also find the link for this pendant, like it's going to be either here or either here in one of the top corners. You will be able to click on it and the link is going to come up that way as well. Or on another hand, you can simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonus in shop and my page is going to come up that way. Just click on it and you will see the first two products on top of my shop are going to be my two latest products I've just advertised. So you're either going to find this in the description or on top of the comments, or it's gonna be one of the two corners above me, or you simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonus in shop and my page is gonna come up that way as well. And of course, if you would like to buy this gorgeous pendant, the link is going to be in the description below, but also you can check on top of the comments because I will pin, the links for these crystals on top of the comment section as well. But on another hand, you can also find the link for this pendant, like it's going to be either here or either here in one of the top corners. You will be able to click on it and the link is going to come up that way as well. Or on another hand, you can simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonus in shop and my page is going to come up that way. Just click on it and you will see the first two products on top of my shop are going to be my two latest products I've just advertised. So you're either going to find this in the description or on top of the comments, or it's gonna be one of the two corners above me, or you simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonus in shop and my page is gonna come up that way as well. I'm so excited when it comes to this, my gorgeous people, because this is probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever had in my store, to be quite honest with you. This is a blue topaz bracelet, sterling silver bracelet, and it's not only like a genuine blue topaz, but this is also handmade. This absolutely gorgeous handmade bracelet is 10 millimeters wide, so that's quite wide if you know what I mean, and it's also 7.5 inches long, which is a standard bracelet size. What I find it absolutely stunning, look at this, I find it absolutely stunning because the way this bracelet is made, the way it's designed, it's absolutely gorgeous. And also it's a genuine topaz, and the blue topaz, it helps you to cultivate intuition, it helps with mental sharpness, for communication skills, and for self-assurance as well. So when it comes to confidence, this little bracelet, it's absolutely brilliant. I mean, look at how gorgeous this is. I mean, I'm not being funny, but as I said, this bracelet is probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever had in my store. And the fact that it's got a blue topaz and blue topaz crystal is just so powerful, especially when it comes to, boosting our energy in general, when it comes to our communication skills, when it comes to our intuition. I mean, all these things are always leading us towards us coming out of our comfort zone. So when we wear this, we also at the same time we come out of our comfort zone, which is ever so important when it comes to us having a progress in life. Honestly, my gorgeous people, I don't know if you can see how beautiful this actually is, blue topaz. And let me tell you, on top of all that, blue topaz, it's quite rare. And I'm talking about a genuine blue topaz here, like a high quality blue topaz. This in itself, it's actually a very, very rare crystal. And it's not only extremely powerful, it's not only extremely beautiful, but it's also quite rare as well. absolutely stunning. Look how beautiful this is. My gorgeous people, I'm so excited about this bracelet, to be quite honest with you. And if you buy this, you will see exactly what I was talking about, how beautiful this gorgeous bracelet is. And when things are made handmade, they have a completely different energy. It's a completely different energy. It feels different. Do you know what I mean? But I suppose you can only know how it feels once you buy it. But it's absolutely beautiful. It's the type of bracelet that everybody's going to notice. It's just so striking, so gorgeous to look at. But then on another hand, it is ever so powerful because it kind of, brings like tremendous impact into our lives just by wearing it. I mean, anything that increases our confidence, anything that's so positive and beneficial for our mental sharpness, anything that helps, with our communication skills, and anything that helps with our self assurance in general, we cannot possibly go wrong with, can we? Absolutely brilliant. There you go. Look at it again. It's stunning. So, my gorgeous people, if you would like to be the owner of this gorgeous bracelet, again, I haven't got that many of them in stock because they are handmade. You see what I mean? So, once they go, I suppose they will go. But at the same time, if you would like to buy this gorgeous bracelet, my gorgeous people, then you will see that the link is going to be in the description below. Okay, the link is going to be in the description below this video. I also put the link in the card somewhere above me. They're going to be the link for it as well. But I'm also going to place the links on top of the comments. I will pin, this bracelet on top of the comments, and you will see where you can actually buy this. Or on another hand, you can just go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonus and shop, and my page is going to come up that way as well. You will see somewhere on top this bracelet is going to be, because it's a brand new item in my store. But I really have to say, it's absolutely gorgeous, absolutely stunning. And if you buy it, you will see exactly where was I coming from. Absolutely stunning. I don't know if you can see the details. The detail, is it focusing or not, the camera? Absolutely stunning. Okay.